The Messapians were an ancient people who lived in the southeastern part of the Italian peninsula, in the region now known as Apulia or Puglia. They were one of the indigenous peoples of Italy, along with the Etruscans, the Umbrians, and the Latins. The origins of the Messapians are not entirely clear, but they are believed to have been an Illyrian people who migrated to Italy in the early Iron Age, around the 8th century BCE. The Illyrians were a group of tribes who lived in the western Balkans, in what is now modern-day Albania, Kosovo, Montenegro, Greece and parts of Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. They were known for their seafaring skills and their warrior culture, and they had a significant impact on the history of the ancient Mediterranean world. The Messapians settled in the area that is now Apulia, which is located on the eastern coast of Italy, between the Adriatic and Ionian seas. This region was strategically located at the crossroads of the Mediterranean, and it was a center of trade and commerce throughout the ancient world. The Messapians were skilled farmers, craftsmen, and traders, and they developed a rich and sophisticated culture that blended influences from the Illyrians, the Greeks, and the other peoples of the Mediterranean. The Messapians were organized into a number of different tribes or clans, each with its own chief or leader. These tribes were often in conflict with one another, but they also cooperated when it was necessary to defend their territory or to conduct trade with other peoples. The Messapian language was closely related to Illyrian, but it also had influences from Greek and Latin, reflecting the cultural diversity of the region. The Messapians were known for their skills in metalworking, particularly in the production of bronze and iron tools, weapons, and jewelry. They also produced pottery and other crafts, and they were skilled in agriculture and animal husbandry. Their territory was rich in natural resources, including fertile farmland, forests, and mineral deposits, which helped to support their economy and their way of life. The Messapians were also known for their military prowess, and they were often called upon to provide soldiers for the armies of other peoples in the region. They fought alongside the Greeks in the wars against the Persians in the 5th century BCE, and they also fought against the Romans during the Punic Wars in the 3rd century BCE. Despite their military strength, however, the Messapians were ultimately conquered by the Romans, who gradually absorbed their territory into the Roman Republic and later the Roman Empire. Despite their eventual subjugation by the Romans, the legacy of the Messapians can still be seen in the art, architecture, and culture of the region. The Messapian people were skilled artisans, and their works of art are prized by collectors and museums around the world. The ancient Messapian city of Oria, for example, contains many impressive examples of Messapian art and architecture, including temples, tombs, and other buildings. Today, the legacy of the Messapians lives on in the culture and traditions of the people of Apulia. The region is known for its rich culinary heritage, which reflects the influences of the Messapians, the Greeks, the Romans, and other peoples who have inhabited the region throughout history. The wines of Apulia are also renowned for their quality and their unique flavor profiles, which reflect the diverse terroir of the region.